was dismissed by the court on a technicality, saying that it had no jurisdiction, that it should have been heard by the RTC. However, the RTC of Iligan City, a similar case was filed with the RTC. The RTC said it should be the Supreme Court that will decide. So, Mr. Chair and members of this honorable committee, similar to what we witnessed this morning, it seems that no one is willing to take responsibility for this issue. The judiciary has failed us. The prosecutors who were approached to file cases of grave coercion for all of these people who were affected by the vaccines received no sympathy from the DOJ. There are even some public attorneys, Your Honor, public defenders from the PAO office, who refused to help unvaccinated people, despite the clear directive of their head of agency, PAO Chief Persita Acosta, to assist the unvaccinated. Mr. Chairman, there is so much to say, but we can furnish a copy, Your Honor. We can furnish a copy of the petition that was filed with the Supreme Court. All our arguments, all our evidence is here, complete with the annexes.
The petition was dismissed by the Supreme Court, correct?
Yes, Your Honor. And the anomalous aspect of this was the press release was issued well ahead of the release of the decision. The decision was announced in July, a week before the President lifted the state of public health emergency, but the petitioners only received the actual decision in November.
So the release was late?
Yes, it was released late.
But the dismissal was on the ground that you should follow the hierarchy of the courts, correct?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor. And also we wish to make it of record that the Supreme Court did not sign this petition, did not sign the decision. Normally, decisions issued by the Supreme Court and Bank are certified by the Chief Justice. The voting of the justices is announced. And I have a sample decision, Your Honor, where that procedure was indeed followed. In this particular case, it was only the clerk of court that issued the decision, Your Honor. And this is in clear violation of the Constitution, which says that every decision that is rendered by the Supreme Court, either in bank or in decision, must carry with it a certification from the Chief Justice attesting to the voting and the fact that the votes were arrived at in consultation with the court.
Are you counsel on record of that petition?
I am not, Your Honor.
You're not? Did you ask your counsel on record if they received the official decision of the Supreme Court?
Yes, Your Honor. We have a copy of that here and we can furnish it to the
And it does not contain the signatures of the justices who approved
Yes, Your Honor. Yes.
Nor the certification from the Chief Justice?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, now did you follow the ruling of the Supreme Court to follow the hierarchy of the courts?
Your Honor, what happened was, during this time, after the resolution was issued, so IATF Resolution 148D was issued, many concerned citizens resorted to legal action in different parts of the country, and there was a concerned citizen who filed a case in Iligan City contesting the constitutionality of the Iligan City Ordinance, which was enforcing 148B. And the judge in that particular case, Your Honor,